My bitch told me quit the drink. I guess all I can eat think. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to dress like a twink. I mean, we're gonna be talking about my favorite fashion trend of 2024. 2024 has produced like a good amount of trends. You know, we had the shiny silver shoe era. We had tabbies. We had a lot of stuff. But only one trend really left its imprint on me, and that is the baby tee. The baby tee is a very significant t-shirt that has impacted my life in a very positive way, similar to that of like I am slightly vertically challenged at 5'8". I don't think that's like short, but it's pretty average, so I don't stand out. And you know, when you wear outfits, the more proportional and the more aesthetic your outfit becomes, the taller you are and the slimmer. So yeah, I've always been into like you know, proportions and rule of thirds, all that. So when baby tees became a trend, I was pretty excited. I wasn't ever a fan really of like tight fitted clothing. Like even now, my baby tee or like my t-shirts aren't as tight as like you look at Nick from Iron Gaff. Like it's not that tight and cropped, but I do wear cropped shirts more often. Most of my shirts are gonna be cropped if I'm wearing like just a t-shirt out. But I mean, yeah, the reason I'm saying this trend for 2024, it was a little bit in 2023 as well, I think. But yeah, I mean, back then, oh my god, you tried wearing a cropped t-shirt as a man, and with I have Asian parents, so like, you know, they started wondering if I even liked girls anymore. Just the way your baby tee accentuates your figure, and it shows you almost like slutty. But if you're a guy and you have the OMG, you called me out, I have thunder thighs and a slutty waist, then like the baby tee looks so good on you, you know, especially if you have like the obliques and it gives you that little V at your waist. Yeah, you're gonna look really good with a baby t-shirt. But if I'm gonna be honest, discrimination is still quite prominent when it comes to clothing, because don't wear a baby tee if you're bigger, okay? I'm not even trying to be messed up. I'm literally just hanging, bro. Like, if you don't have the physique for a baby tee, don't try and wear it, please. Like, it's not gonna look good. I'm sorry, alright? I think I barely fit the mold for baby tee. Like, I'm not fat, but I'm not skinny either. I'm not like twinkish. But like, you look at people like Nick and like that group of Iron Gaff, all those guys who wear baby tees, those guys are all like severely malnourished. Like, you could see their rib cages, and it looks better on that physique. So just please, I'm not even being rude. I'm not trying to be rude, guys. Just listen, like, hear me out, please, okay? I say a good cutoff for weight is, no, I'm kidding. Just, you know what I mean? I'm really about to get canceled for this one, bro. I might be cooked. Yeah, besides that, I mean, I mess with the baby tee heavy because you can wear it with literally everything. You can wear it underneath your button up, you can layer it, but then you can also wear it and it looks good proportionally, like I've already mentioned, with like baggy jeans or jorts or, you know, trousers, anything really, like literally. And this whole like baby tee thing was a very large contributor to the LA fashion starter pack that we see quite often nowadays. Yeah, like I already mentioned them, like you look at the Iron Gaff boys, they all have the same outfits, but it looks good. In my opinion, I think it looks pretty fire. So, you know, you have a lot of people hating, oh, that's just another NPC LA fit. I think it looks pretty fire, to be honest. I think it's a good balance between like the homeless aesthetic and like trendy, you know what I mean? And it is a pretty cheap trend. Like, I honestly don't know why brands are selling a t-shirt for $50. It would actually probably cost less because there's less material. It's a smaller t-shirt. I don't know, but they're taxing pretty hella bad for, you know, a baby t-shirt. Well, what I'm saying is you can just crop a t-shirt yourself and turn it into a baby tee. It's what I did with my Hanes t-shirt, and I think it looks pretty good. You literally just crop it and then cut the sleeves a little shorter at an angle so it has that flare, and yeah, you have a baby t-shirt. But just to quickly reference the Iron Gaff boys again, I think Nick is the most fly out of all of them. Like, if you take a look at his outfits, there's something about his build compared to everyone else. Like, Ricky has the same slim build, but Nick is just like hella skinny, and like that looks good, especially with his outfits and the way he accessorizes. Shout out his ex, bro. Like, he has hella drip when it comes to accessories and his rings and necklaces and stuff. But I mean, shout out to all the Iron Gaff guys, you know, they're all chill. No shade, all sun. I love those guys. Now, how do you style this trend of baby t-shirts? So the biggest way is to sag. And like I already mentioned, I don't want to get canceled and I don't want to bring it up again, but it will 100% look best when you're skinny. So if you are skinny, the best way to style this is to sag your pants a little bit, show that slutty waist of yours and your obliques and your iron gaff undies. You know, go ahead and show that off to the crowd. To me though, it is kind of funny how we've taken the meaning of sagging your pants from oh my god that guy is strapped to oh my god that guy is strapped with a necktie around his freaking waist. So now you have the extra reassurance if you get into a fight with someone that is sagging their pants, they're just gonna try and whoop you with their necktie. I think the only realistic downside to sagging your pants though is being prone to wedgies, like bad wedgies. Like your goal is to show off your underwear. Usually you guys are wearing like Calvin Klein or like I already mentioned iron gaff. I don't want to glaze too much, but I think it's a little too far for that already. You're trying to show your underwear, so someone could just yank that crap and you can start sounding like Simon from Alvin and the Chipmunks. This is absurd. I feel like P. Diddy with fur. Yeah. So what else can you wear a baby tee with? Literally anything, but mainly it looks good with like vintage type clothing. Extra points if you look like you smell like a Goodwill. I don't know if that makes sense. You know when you see somebody's fit and you can just smell the thrift off of them? Like you can actually just, god damn, that man was just at Savers. Like, you know what I mean? And on top of that, extra points if you don't shampoo and your hair looks like it is greasy enough for the US to invade and steal that oil, boy. Some of these dudes on TikTok be like, year 3 of no shampoo, check out the crust building up in my hair. Like, that's wicked work, brother. Also, another major part of wearing a baby t-shirt is your belt. Since you're gonna be sagging and you can see that waist section of yours, if your belt isn't cool enough, that's negative aura, bro. The only like original like regular belt that's allowed is diesel, and that belt costs like $120. Dude, I'm not spending that much for a freaking D on my belt. Other than that, it has to be original alien leather that your grandpa found in World War II, or else you're not valid, apparently. I honestly don't really have anything else to say other than I love the baby T and the baby T loves me. So yeah, Daddy has no more to say. I think it's time for me to go find myself a real, genuine